Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. I'm tuning into another video, and just be prepared because I'm about to make some great points, some solid points in this video. It's going to help a lot of people. It's going to be great. So where I think, modern men are going terribly wrong today, because a lot of them are, including myself in the past. I went terribly wrong in my teenage years, terribly, to the point where just who I am now, I can look back at that and be like, damn it. I don't sit around harping thinking about that, but if I do look back, that's how I feel, which is why I don't harp and look back. But if I force myself to, like right now, it's like, damn it, shit. You know what I mean? That's just how you feel, because you made stupid mistakes that you would never make right now in a million years. So, and that's the thing too, most men that are really good with women today are men that have experienced a lot. Like personally, I have hella experience with relationships with women in general. I have a lot of experience. So much so to the point where I turned about 21, 22. And from that age up to right now, so 21, 22 to 26-ish, in between that age is when I dated and bonded the least with women, let alone, let's say, 14 to 21-ish. A lot of experience in between those ages. And I feel that's where a lot of guys go wrong. They make everything about women. They make everything about the woman. And where I think modern men are going wrong the most is the way they play into the modern woman's game. That's where you're going wrong. You're playing into her game. If you play into her game, you already lost. I played into her game in the past. I lost. I don't play your game. I am me. Oh, you don't like me? You're intimidated of me? You don't like my confidence? You can't be a solid woman? You can't sit here and listen to me and reply to what I say? Vice versa, I can listen to you. Can you listen to me? No, you can't. But this is what I'm saying. Most guys want to act in a way where they want to make the woman comfortable. Which, yes, you got to make certain people to a certain extent comfortable, but it's like every action some of these modern men make. And for all the for all the real ones listening to this video, you know this ain't about you. You know where you stand. You know you got game. But there's so many people, these modern men, they don't got the game. They're still blue-pilled. They don't get it. Because their actions tells that. The way they act and behave towards women. They're going wrong because they're playing into her game. They're going wrong because every single thing they do is for the woman. When you're not even living a life for yourself. That's what she actually wants and desires. Modern women play around with these guys that don't even know who they are, that don't know what they want, that's really not on their purpose as much as they should be. Or in fact, you have no purpose at all. You don't even know what you're doing. You have no plan, nothing. They play around with these types of guys. Because you ain't got it. You ain't got the touch. You ain't got the confidence. You ain't got the swagger. You ain't got the personality. You just ain't got it. Doesn't mean you can never have it, but you don't got it right now. And in fact, you're playing into her game. She automatically knows what's up with you. She can read you like a book. She knows you're not the one. And I'm telling you, man, I talk with a lot of dudes. Just on a regular basis. Everywhere. And some of the things some of the guys tell me. And as soon as they tell me certain things of what they do to try to get these women, I correct them immediately. Sometimes they do take it on. Sometimes they actually do. And sometimes they don't. And it's not that they shoot down what I say and disagree with it. They just kind of, they'll say if I say something to them. But they don't follow through. They don't do what I say. It's not even that they don't do what I say. They keep doing what they do, not thinking that that's actually the right way, because they think what they're doing is the right thing. You know how many women talk to so many guys throughout their life when they're young? What makes you think you're going to be the one at that young age? That's what I would tell my younger self right now. I'd say, brother, what makes you think you're going to get this girl around the same age as you right now, this smoking hot girl that has every option? What makes you think you're going to have her and be with her right now when she has so many options? She has so much life ahead of her. And my younger self just would have thought, you know what, I'm good enough for her. This, that, and this. But the truth is, it's like no one's good enough. She does not even know what she wants yet. It's not that she's a complete psychopath. She just don't even know what she wants yet either. Let things go. Work on yourself. That's the best thing you can do. That's where modern men are going wrong. Not the woke ones. Not the ones that are awake. Because there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of men on this channel that are awake. A lot. Majority are. But I'm just explaining where modern men are going wrong. And like I said, I talk to certain guys and they tell me, no, you can't do this over social media. You got to do it this way because girls don't like it if you try too hard, or girls don't like it if you do this, or girls don't like it if you do that. You got to do it this way, like this. And you got to just be chill. Just do this, just do that. You're not being yourself. You're not being yourself. You're playing into her game. You're doing what you think she wants you to do, which is not the right way. I'm telling you right now, being yourself. Whenever people know you don't give a damn, you're different from everybody else. You're not in society. You're outside of it. You're building. You're doing your own thing. That's who women want the most. Not guys that are all acting the same. Not guys that are doing things primarily to attract women because they already know they're above you. They already know that. That's what you do. Oh, don't act too alpha. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're doing everything for her. In other words, that is what you're saying. That's where a lot of modern men are going wrong. And there's so many other things too that I can and should explain right now. I also think, modern men I think where they go wrong is if they get played by a woman, because all women need to understand this. If you get played by a man, best believe he got played by a woman first. He did. That's why you got played. And the truth is, if he's seen you as wifey material, so you'd say, he's not going to play you. And I think they go wrong in doing this. I don't believe anybody should play anybody. I just don't. I don't think, because there's a lot of these terms that are thrown out there today, run game on her, or run game on him, run game here, run game there, just be yourself, you stupid dumbasses. Why can you not be yourself? Why can you not be open? I have no problem. If you want to clap those cheeks and let her know that, let her know that. If she ain't down with it, she ain't down with it. But the truth is, it's like you can't do that today. Because you're going to make her feel like a 304, a hoe. That's how you're going to make her feel. It's like, and most of these women, that's all they want anyway. That's all they want. But they don't want it to be that way. They don't want you to just be so open like that. When this is what causes all the confusion, this is what causes people to get played. Because you're not being open and honest. You're playing a game. So you can get what you want and then you're done. And someone along those lines is getting played. Because lies are being told so you can get what you want. Why lie? Why do you have to lie? I just wish the world could be more straight up. But people are too worried about their reputation. That if you say those things to her or you say those things to him, you're going to get a bad rep. You're getting a bad rep anyways by lying. Now you're known as a player. Or you're going to be known as a 304. Either way, you're going to be labeled something. Why not just be honest? Now you're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. No one's getting played. That's how it should be done, in my opinion. But no, people have to sugarcoat things. And let me get back to this too. So where men go wrong in this situation, when they play females, which is I'm not on board with it, you're wasting your time. Men are wasting their time doing this when you could be on your path and purpose, because men that play women are men that wanted the right woman, but they got played. So now they're going to retaliate. Now they're going to play other women. When that's the opposite of what you should do, because you're actually going backwards, which means you're going wrong. You're going the wrong direction. I don't care if you get laid. That is for your ego. It's going to do nothing for you at all. And you know what? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not a stupid guy. Whenever I was in a past relationship, pretty long term, and things ended, and I was a bit sour about it, I got with another girl shortly after. And it felt awful. It was a pretty girl, but it didn't feel right. It just felt, nah, this wasn't it. It just wasn't it. I did what I did at the time while it was happening. Yeah, it was good. Now that it's ended, directly right now, right after it ended, this wasn't it. And that's what you're going to feel. You see, I made that mistake, and I instantly knew, taking that path, going in that direction, and I didn't play her either. It was very mutual, which makes it better on my end. But it didn't feel right. So I never took that route in life of just sleeping with women, because I think everybody prefers to have the right person in their life by their side. There's no point in sleeping around. There's just no point. It does nothing for you. It's going to do nothing. Besides possibly give you an STD, cause a problem, cause you to have a kid with somebody you don't even like or care about. You don't have no idea, like, the problems that can cause. And it wastes your time. It makes you more low value, not higher value. There's so many negatives that comes into play. That's where modern men go wrong, in sleeping around or being the player. It's never a good thing. It's never a good look to be the player. I don't see nothing wrong with, you might be single at the moment. You go out and about. You have this mutual exchange with a pretty girl. I have nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with that at all. It's just the way you go about things is what makes it or breaks it, in my opinion. So, and I think a lot of people would agree with this. It's never a good thing to be just a dishonest person. It's never going to do you any good. It's never going to do the other person any good. It's just a waste of time, a waste of life. No fulfillment at all. None. You gotta be connected to a person, at least in a certain type of way. Even that person you meet out and about and it's mutual, there's a bit of a connection there if it's mutual. So that can happen. It can lead to something else. You never know what's going to happen, but this is just where I think a lot of guys go wrong. And girls do this too, vice versa, but even more so I'd say men. This is where this is at. And a lot of them do what they do because they feel that is a necessary thing to do at the time, because they got played by another girl. And I'm going to say it right now, and I've already said it. Men do not just be born and start doing these things when nothing has ever happened to them. Something happened to them first to make them do those things. 100%. 100%. I know a lot of guys that took that route. Something happened. So that's how they went, and it's not the right way. It makes you lower value, not higher. What I think you should do is realize that you should take some steps back, even if you get played. Don't retaliate. Take steps back. Work on yourself. Build yourself all the way the F up. Build yourself all the way up. Take years off if you have to, off of dating. Do what you gotta do. Reinvent yourself completely. Don't go out there just taking storm. It's like some of these guys want to do that and go out to convince themselves, yeah, I'm a worthy guy. I'm going to go out and I'm going to bang as much girls as I can, and just to make myself feel like a worthy guy. It's a bad mistake. It's not fulfilling. You already know you can do that if you want to do that. I think a lot of us know what we can do. I think a lot of us know that. That's all you have to know. That's really all it is. Like, you don't have to actually go out there and do it, which is wasting your time, wasting your money, making you more low value. It's a waste. This is where modern men are going wrong. Do not take that route. Said it again. Do not do it. Man up. Become a man. It's gonna hurt. It's a painful it's a very painful process, from going from like a young teenager to a man real quick, because when I was 18 is when I made that decision. You know what? And you don't become a man overnight. It takes years and years and years and years and years to actually become a well-established, well-rounded man in many different ways. It takes time. It takes patience. But the quicker you do that, the quicker you become successful. The quicker things just start coming to you, which is how it should be. You are the law of attraction. You are attracting things to you easily. But it didn't just come easily out of nowhere. You built yourself up so it comes easy because you did the work. While a bunch of the other dudes that are doing it wrong are going to go after that quick, short-term satisfaction and trying to sleep with as many girls as they can to satisfy themselves, because they'd rather do that other than take the hard way, take the long way, and build themselves up the right way. But the truth is, these guys always fall short. You're always doing things for the female. You don't even got yourself. She don't want you. You don't got yourself. You have no sanity at all. So even if you do build yourself up and you don't get a girl right away, or whatever, you still got yourself. You still got a kick-ass life. You're on your purpose. You got to the money. You got everything. You still got that. So it's like, you can't go wrong with taking that path. But you are going wrong 100% by not taking that path. There's only one way to do it, and I just explained it. So you guys know what you got to do. This is my video and where modern men are going wrong. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys understand everything and all the points of what I try to explain. And you know what? In fact, not a lot, all of the men that are awake will understand everything I've mentioned. I just hope the guys that's watching this video that might not be awake I hope you understand this video. I'm out.